Here he comes. Barreling in, slamming onto the foreshore, stopping for nobody.
Run!
People could not help but watch, some too closely. This photographer knocked off his feet. Cars now parked at sea. This is just the beginning.
So scary, it's just like, oh my goodness, you know, like it was amazing. It's amazing to see.
The city's picture-perfect beaches rapidly disappearing, swallowed by walls of whitewash. Elephant Rock became an island, the swell surging through the car park. Rickshaws at Burleigh knows the drill. Sandbags stacked against the windows, the decks cleared. The best view in the house boarded up, now bracing, fully exposed to nature's fury. A last-minute rush for sandbags had people waiting hours.
Yeah, it was a bit of a mission, especially with the kids in the back.
With both sand and bags in short supply, they improvised. Gale force winds aren't the biggest worry here. 800 millimetres of rain is on its way.
This looks like the most significant event in our city in terms of destructive winds and heavy rain that we've seen since 1954.
6,000 residents at risk of flooding.
We're just wondering if, you know, what the situation's going to be, and we thought we'd rather be safe than sorry.
Alfred is barely on our doorstep and waves are pushing 9 metres. The spit, spectacularly dangerous. Police are taking no chances here. Already this morning, 2 people have been swept off the end of the rock wall there, taken away in an ambulance. This was the 4th time police returned to close the footpath, but as the powerful surges kept coming, so did the spectators.
Coppers just, everyone get back, otherwise you're going to be trespassing.
The list of closures across the coast unprecedented. The city's largest shopping centre, Pacific Fair, shut down from tonight, along with the Star. Last flights have landed at Gold Coast Airport.
Every event across the city too has now been cancelled in what was one of our largest event weeks ever.
Theme parks have been shut down. Emergency response teams have moved in. SeaWorld vets hold up at the neighbouring resort to care for animals. Extra weighted anchor points now securing the Trident.
The rides will be okay. There could be some superficial damage to buildings, etc., and shade sails, and that's okay. We will deal with that.
A wild ride for us all. Amanda Abate, 7 News.
Now to Anna McGraw in Crestmead. Anna, you have some breaking news. Logan City Council is opening up evacuation centres.
In back, several are set to open up across the city, including here at Crestmead at the Logan Metro Sports Complex. It will begin taking people in from 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And this is a place where people will be able to come and sleep, eat and seek shelter if it's no longer safe to do so inside their own home. There will be more that will open up, but right now Council is trying to confirm the locations of those and will notify the public when they do so as well. There are places of refuge which have opened, and they are at Jimboomba and Bethania. Now they are places where you'll be able to get out of the elements, charge your devices, have a cup of tea, speak to someone who might be able to help you, but there are no beds there. So Council wants to make it very clear that people cannot stay and sleep in those centres. Now, the biggest concern for Logan isn't necessarily Alfred's winds, but the flooding risk that could come once the cyclone does make landfall and heavy rain sets in. Now, the worst case scenario modelling shows something similar to 2022, where more than 300 homes had water over their floorboards. Thankfully, at the moment, the modelling is showing it shouldn't be quite that bad, but residents, they are not taking any chances. We spoke to some people today who have been trying to make sure that their homes are safe and secure before this system hits. Take a listen.
We were hoping it was going to go up to Brisbane and further up, but yeah, now that we're in the path of it, it's getting a little bit more real.
Have you been through a cyclone before?
Never. No, it's first time.
Bit nervous?
Yeah.
And now some of those sandbagging stations actually ran out of supplies late this afternoon. I've just had word from Council that even though they were due to close at 6 o'clock, they are extending the hours of those centres and doing one final sand drop. So if you're from Logan and you're seeing this evening and you think you need to get some sandbags, now is the final chance to do so, Max.